Hey everybody, it's Allfire. Wanted to bring you another quick video on weapon skill. I know it's not a new thing, but wanted to share some basics and some quick ways to level it. You could be that guy that throws on a new weapon as soon as you get it in the dungeon and start using it to start leveling your weapon skill. Or maybe you don't even realize you're not hitting the mobs, but you're not doing your dungeon group any favors. So please, please, please keep using your current weapon if you don't have the weapon skill and go do this method to level it after the dungeon. So there are like a ton of equations you can use to calculate your chance to hit. Okay, well, maybe it feels like there's a ton, but there's a few equations that you can use to calculate your chance to hit with the mob based on its level, using stats like your hit rating, the mob's level, the mob's defense, and your weapon skill. But the critical thing here is your weapon skill. It doesn't matter how much hit rating you have. Well, I guess technically it would, but you need your weapon skill capped first. The bottom line is level your weapon skill. No matter how much better the weapon is, even if unless it's a stat stick for you. But essentially, if you're any kind of melee class, you depend on that weapon. Level that weapon skill first. In some links below so that you can take a look at the equations yourself, learn a little bit more about weapon skill. But the purpose of this video is to show you how to level it and not get too into the details at the time. Anyway, leveling your weapon skill can be tough. You can go grab a low-level mob and keep pulling low-level mobs, and you can chunk them out and kill them, and you got to go pull the next one. You're constantly chasing mobs. You could find something in between that will take you out a level on. It's no fun trying to find the right mob out in the open world to level on. However, there is one mob that will not die, and you don't have to go chase the next one. It's called a Servant of Gruul. So where is this magical Servant of Gruul? It's actually in Blasted Lands, right around the hold there. So basically, if you're Horde, you head to Stoneheart. If you're Alliance, I forget the Alliance city at the time, but basically you would fly there on your Alliance tune. It's right next to the hold. And then you make your way over. Here's some screenshots of the hold and where you need to go. And I'm going to circle the spots that you can utilize or where the Servants of Gruul should be. They can spawn in different places. Sometimes you'll have multiple up, and sometimes there's already somebody there leveling with it. So it really just depends. Unfortunately, this mob is always 50 plus, usually about level 51. So trying to come here before level 50 can be rough, especially if you don't have your defense skill up either, but this will level it. A lot of different classes have different utilities to stay alive, but essentially this mob will be level 50, and if you're like me and have boosted characters from my mage boosting my other characters, I don't have any weapon skills. And right about this level, at level 50, I'm about to go to ZG or Strat, or wherever I'm going to continue my boosting. Or if I just want to start hand leveling and start questing, usually at 58 or 60, this is a great spot. You're not going to die as long as you're band-aiding and using your special abilities to keep the mob at bay while you need to get health. Or some classes like a paladin, you can just judge light and infinitely stay there hitting them and healing and walk away to do the dishes, do your daily chores, mow the grass, come back, prevent yourself from going AFK, and keep hitting the mob. Every class will have some kind of ability. So like paladins can judge light, warriors can fear and band-aid, or if you're a tank, you're going to be a tanky boy and you have all kinds of different ways to survive. It takes forever for them to wear you down. Rogues can always gouge or kidney shot once you build up some stacks, and then you can run or you can vanish, you can band-aid, whatever it is. Rogues have tons of abilities. Shammies have self-healing, priests are the same, although I don't know that a priest really needs to level its weapon skill, but if you want to. Locks can Healthstone, Drain Life, Fear, Band-Aid, and this is also works for wands. So you don't have to use a weapon like a melee weapon. You can also level your wand with a wand here. Mage can sheep and freeze and band-aid. There's tons of abilities that each class has to stay alive. Whatever your class is, buckle up. It's not going to be fast. It's going to be boring. You might want to Netflix and do this, because once your weapon skill gets close to the cap or whatever your level is, which is it's always 5 times your level, right? Whatever your weapon skill is. Once you get within 15 of your cap, it starts to get extremely slow. It could take you hundreds of hits. For instance, going from like level skill 100 to 200 will be quick, but then after that, it'll take you just as long to get the last 10 skill sets. So it'll take a while, but it's definitely worth it, especially if you're a melee class. You absolutely need this weapon. Anyway, that wraps up the video. Best of luck with your new weapon, your new shiny weapon. If you like this video, please give me a like and subscribe below. Thank you.